chat. Well, the game's just finished. City have beaten Yokohama Marinos, or Yokohama F Marinos. Let's see if anybody can tell me why they called Yokohama F Marinos without checking on Google. I want to see if you guys have been paying attention, listening to the Bolt from the Blue podcasts. We'll see. Just curious. I'm always curious. I call it curious. You might call me nosy. Take your pick, guys. City have won 3-1. Look, it's end of the day, it's still a friendly game. I don't know what to say in terms of quality. I think the first half was much of excitement. See if anybody can come online and we can have a chat. But until then, we will start off by going through the team line. City's team lineup. I'm not going to go through Yokohama Mariners, but we started. Pretty much it was the strongest team. I'll say that up front. It was the strongest team we could have out there. We had Bravo in nets, Walker at right back, Stones and Laporte at centre backs. We started with Zinchenko out left, Rodri in defensive midfield. Attacking midfield were David Silva, who was captain, and KDB. Bernardo on the right, Sterling through the middle, and Sterling on the left. I mean, we also had, I saw David Silva working really hard up front, chasing after the ball. It's like sometimes it felt like we had two up top. But that was really when we didn't have the ball. So what can we take from this game? What can we take from this game? Win's a win. End of the day, I'm just going to let people know on Twitter that we're here. Win's a win at the end of the day, so you can't take anything away from that. Let's see who's online. Buckland, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. It was a good game. Football fan chat, how was the game? Decent game for the neutral, especially the first half. The first half, got to be honest, I made loads of notes in the first half. Now I've got 4 pages of notes. Second half, I struggled to make 3, and I wrote quite large, missed some lines out of my page. Season schedule over. That's it for City. We've got Liverpool next Sunday, 4th of August, in the in the Community Shield, and that's it. Well, it's a decent look. Football fan chat. Your logo simple, straightforward, to the point, not overcomplicated. It's better than the stuff that I had produced for me, which I'm not going to use. My son's going to help to design my logo. I saw the work he did yesterday, the work he's doing on Photoshop and Illustrator, and I'm thinking, why am I not using him? So he's going to design my logo. We've got a very good idea to start with, and we'll see what he can do. Rodri's so good on the ball, needs to improve the defending. But yeah, look, everything's going to take time. But what he's good at is getting it quickly. Possibly football fan chat, that would have allowed more people to access it. But look, at the end of the day, City are promoting their own application. So put it on YouTube. I don't know how much money YouTube would take. Put it on your own application. YouTube aren't getting a penny. Yeah, as a content creator, YouTube take most of the. If you're actually getting your site monetized, your channel monetized, YouTube are taking a lot of that money. So, especially, look at it. They have these 2 criteria now. You've got to have 1,000 subscribers, and you've got to have 240,000 minutes. Now, you can't have one without the other. You can't. For instance, I have not looked and checked, but I'm approaching 500,000 minutes. It won't be long before I've got 500,000 minutes, but I've only got less than 800 subscribers, so I can monetize my site. And you could go the other way. You could have 10,000 subscribers who've watched short videos and haven't got. So it works both ways. Yeah, Yokohama possession. Let's go through your comments and I'll talk about this. So City want to keep it on their app. They'll make the most of the money. I'm going to the Community Shield, absolutely, football fan chat. I go to as many games as I can, whatever possible. If I can get tickets for away games, I go. Well, when I saw the stats, they had 51%. They had more possession. Look, it was a pre-season friendly. We weren't busting a gut, especially in the second half. Football fans trying to find someone to do interviews for the Community Shield channel. Do you know anyone? Put it out here. They're all City fans here. You got Chris Welch from Liverpool, and you got a load of City fans here. See if anybody wants to help you. Sea Dog second half was boring. Yeah, weren't great. Come on, Seth, stick to City. Football Fan Chat, 51,000 views in the last month. Yeah, I've not done so bad. You know, it's good. You know, my minutes watched, I'm averaging decent numbers, but it's from the same people, which I'm really grateful for, the same people who are watching my videos. Same, you know, my 600-700 subscribers. But to get to 1,000, it's going to be a big push. I've only got a week left before the Community Shield. I wanted to get there before the start of the league season. Fingers crossed we do it after the Community Shield and before the start of the season. See, they give us a really good test. Good luck. Yep, absolutely. Was it top of the league at the moment? Instead of I can't remember the team. Was it the one that Gary Lineker played for? I just can't remember the name. But anyway, they got a game in hand, the other team. But we got away with that. Really enjoyed. Yeah, they absolutely really took the game to us. Absolutely. I saw that tweet on Twitter. Where else would I see the tweet? But Bernard. Bravo played well. You know, look, when you're coming out, you do take a risk. But he made some cracking saves. That double save that they scored from was unlucky for him, but he made some cracking saves. Bernardo looks off the pace. Look, the players, they don't all look on the pace. For me, Kyle Walker looked way off it for some of the play he did. But it's all about getting ready for the first league game of the season and every other step towards being ready. Well, for Fan Chat, City get 88%, but City want 99%. I think that makes a difference. And they've launched this app now. If they put it on YouTube now, they're not going to get the uptick on the app. People have been going out and getting the Fire Stick. I got a Fire Stick simply because of this game. The reason. Plenty of other people have dug out their Fire Sticks that they weren't using, or gone out and got a Fire Stick or a Roku or whatever it's called, or Apple TV. Yeah, Mukun, the players looked tired at the end. Kevin, what can you say, Sea-Dog? He was fantastic. And that's what makes me hope that he stays fit this season, plays at the level he's currently playing at, because he's going to be in the top 3 players in the world at the end of the season if he can, if he can stay fit. In my opinion, he's in the top 3 to 5 players in world football, yeah? But he's just got to stay fit to show everybody and prove it. Yep, Bravo did well. Bernard says Bravo must reach these levels. Football Fan Chat, I will get one. I've got somebody, a singer I know, who's going to get me he said an ex-player. He's going to get me an ex-player to do the chat with. So I'm just hopefully getting that sorted out. And the thing is, I want to do it at Anfield. That's another for me, or at Manchester Etihad Stadium. That for me is a big thing, to put the effort in to go to Anfield and do the video in a Sky Heartland. I'm not scared. I'll go there. Don't worry. Yeah, Bernard. Look, people always forget that Zinchenko, whatever they say, and he's going to get an easier run than Angelino, because people love Zinchenko for his attitude, effort, commitment, but he makes mistakes. Sea-Dog, there's so many chances in the games he played, Bernardo. I hope he'll be fit. I think he'll be fit. I wouldn't worry, Sea-Dog. Great fan saying, absolutely, Bernard. Was it 65,000, was it? There's a lot of fans there. As City won the Euro Japan Cup. Yeah? Take that, Klopp. Who needs the Champions League? We won the Euro Japan Cup. That's, in my book, that's higher than winning the Champions League. Only kidding, guys. So yeah, it was good. I mean, some of my notes. I mean, City fans obviously are in good voice. You could hear the "Come on, City," who Man United. Yokohama fans, they were up a second now, singing all the time. Let's have a look what you say. Right, let's talk. We're going to talk about for about 10 minutes. We're just going to talk about the game. 5 or 10 minutes. Otherwise, people are going to come on and say, "What are you doing? How are you doing, Robert? I hope you're well." I'm not going to do the thing at Wembley, Football Fan Chat, because it's Man City versus Liverpool. I'm not going to do it before the 10 minutes before the game. I'm going to do this a couple of days before the game. Yeah, so General, well, okay. Let's go through the game. Let's go through some of the moments. Okay, first half, I think everybody will agree the first half was a lot better than the second half in terms of a spectacle. Second half kind of dribbled away. I mean, teams were tired. We obviously started making subs, taking off our first team, our best players, and kids and second stringers. So, you know, left off first half. Going forwards, we were, I think, phenomenal. You know, you got to look at the opposition as well, you know, and see how good they were. But I think some of the attacking play that we had, we were carving them open. KDB was excellent. Sterling was excellent. David Silva was excellent. Bernardo was all right. Put some good balls through. Leroy Sané, body language, it's always one of those. You know, you look at his body language, it wasn't great. You know, he doesn't want to chase unless he thinks he's going to get it. I want him to give everything in the chance that he gets it, and that 1% chance that he's going to make it, not the 99% I'm not going to make it, so I'm not going to bother. I want him to do more, some poor control. I was watching him a lot the first half. But, you know, we had chances from the first minute, error from their keeper. Silva free kick after 6 minutes, Laporte headed over. Their keeper was really good at coming out. Really good. You know, he was getting, I remember him taking the ball off Sterling at least 30 yards out. You know, you've got to be really prepared. And people were saying we get him as our keeper because he did look pretty decent at that sweeper keeper role. Occasionally you make mistakes, but if you're going to have to run out 10 times, then there's a chance that you're going to get it wrong once or twice. So Yokohama are a decent team. They're playing in the J League in Japan. Obviously, it's mid-season, so they're it's not as if like Wolves and West Ham. They're just getting ready in pre-season. They're in the middle of their season, so they're a very good test. And Pep said this was the perfect test, and I said before the game this is going to be a very good test because they're a decent level of opposition. Just going through some of my notes. Bravo, good kick out to Leroy, but Leroy was lazy. It's about after 7 minutes. It was lazy, not getting back in your own half and getting offside. Pep, as always, throughout the game, he never looks really happy unless we score a great goal. Lots of directing and and finger pointing or whatever with Kyle Walker, especially. I remember that. David Silva, I said after 11 minutes, we had a good chance, but Leroy miscontrolled it. It was disappointing because he miscontrols it, and it's like, well, I'm not bothered now. You know, it worries me that sort of attitude. But we had lots of great opportunities. I'm just looking at my notes again. Bernardo, 12 minutes, comes out quickly to clear. After 40 minutes, the Yokohama Mariners keeper, he comes out to about 30 to 40 yards to clear from Sterling. Stones did some nice, not dribbling, but carrying the ball when all passes were blocked, and when there was space and he surged forward 20, 30 yards. I quite like that. I think Bernardo did some good threading of the ball. Maybe he didn't run as much as he would normally do, but the guy's, he's working hard in that heat and that humidity. He went to the Nations League, so, he may need a little bit of time to get his legs sorted out, get enough energy in his legs. Maybe Sea-Dog, maybe sign and chase more, but I didn't see enough. The thing is, I know in the games, Bernardo. KDB goal, fantastic goal. Brilliant goal. Long, I wouldn't say clearance, a long pass from Bravo to Bernardo Silva. Nice control. He passed it out wide on the right to KDB. He checked in and cut inside his defender and slammed it home with his left foot. 5 minutes later, two great saves from Bravo. We were undone. There had too many men coming through the middle. We needed a man there. And Zinchenko had a choice between going for the man out wide or the guy on the ball who's coming through the middle. You've got to go to the guy on the ball coming through the middle. And it resulted in the ball going out wide. They had two shots. Bravo made two saves, but eventually they scored. A lot of great passing, a lot of great chances. I love to see the way KDB was playing passes. Sterling looked hot again. As I said, David Silva looked decent. Lots of opportunities. Lots of chances we were going through. They were playing obviously a very high line. After 40 minutes, lovely pass from KDB straight through to Sterling. Sterling, I think, started his run in our half, and as the ball was hit, he was just like he had his foot in their half. It was onside, just onside, and he ran through and he slotted it home once he was inside the box. Very nicely taken goal. Something you think maybe a couple of years ago he'd have panicked. He had so much time. So nicely taken goal. But Yokohama Mariners had loads of chances. I mean, going into my notes, I said City were far too open. They had another chance. 45 minutes, Bravo bravely off his line. Again, after 45, 46 minutes in the first half, sorry, minute into time, Walker was slow off the mark. He looked weak. A great chance for them. Going into the second half, it kind of dropped off, as I said. They had a good 3 or 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes at the start of the half. The Ports intercepted after 47 minutes, and you had 3 of their players waiting for that pass in the box. Very dangerous situation. And 48 minutes, big Zinchenko. The ball was hit from kind of left to right in the air. He thought he could intercept it. It sailed over his head to the guy on the right. And I think they should have scored. And the ball was put in, and the guy fluffed his lines. They had 3 men in the box again. Really poor start from us. But we kept on winning all high up. I mean, they succumbed to our pressure many times. After 50 minutes, Kyle Walker, great curling cross, curling away from the keeper to the near post. David Silva got his head there, but it went wide. 54 minutes, KDB surged forward and passes out left to Sterling. I think Sterling could have done better, but we won a corner from that. 57 minutes, offside call denied Raheem. Walker was offside when he made the pass, or when he received the ball, sorry, before making the pass to send him to score. Just one of those. 59 minutes, we started subs. So David Silva came off, Sane came off, Foden and Gundogan came on. I think that's very telling for me that he's putting Foden and Gundogan on first. It feels to me that these are the main players. These 2 are the players who, out of all the players who started the game, and these are the guys who are going to be the main players throughout the season. After 60 minutes, Foden had a good cross, nearly made it through to Sterling. You'd have probably noticed Yokohama had a lot of possession, even more than City. You've got to remember, I know Opta's possession stats isn't possession. Opta's possession stats, and I don't know who's in the stats here and how they calculate it, but Opta's possession stats is how many successful passes you've had. So it's not how long you've had the ball or any other criteria. It's how many successful passes you've had. So if City have had 60 successful passes, the other teams had 40, we have 60% of possession. Even if we've had the ball in our control 80% of the time, we get 60% possession because it's done on successfully completed passes. Ridiculous, in my opinion. They don't even tell you this. I can't remember where I found this out. And then minutes, poor pass from Zinchenko, shot goes wide. I mean, they were still having a lot of chances. 74 minutes, we did some more subs. Zinchenko, KDB and Walker off. Angelino, Mecha and Danilo on. 77 Mecha had, I think, a decent chance. Another Bernardo Silva pass. But he hit it straight at the keeper without really looking. I think he should at least had a look and checked his angles. 79 minutes, corner. Bravo came out and he missed the ball. And I actually think he actually punched the Yokohama player in the face as the ball went over. It's 81 minutes. Another excellent chance for Yokohama. They should have scored. But, we were still being lucky. That outlet on the right was too open too often. 82 minutes, Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling came off. Ian Poveda, Ocampo and Adrian Benabi came on. Excellent save by Bravo after 82 minutes from about 12 yards. It looked better the second time. I think we were lucky because they didn't get a clean connection, but did really well. And then eventually we scored that third goal. Nemecha, lucky goal. It was an accident because the guy before him, the defender, tried to clear it, missed the ball. But that was made by Adrian Benabi. Great play out on the right to diddle the fullback and put the cross in. Very, very good. And yeah, 3-1, fully deserved at the end of the day. So let's go through your comments. Still the man of the match. I think that's fair enough. He scored a goal. He was dangerous all the time. Bird was better looking. Well, that's like 30 odd years ago, mate. We were all better looking 30 odd years ago. Yeah, Seedog, that keeper had stealing so many times, so fast on his line. Hi, Chris, hope you're well. The goalie was also on his screen. He was very, very sharp, very sharp. I mean, that saved them from a hiding, because you cannot play that high line against City. And I think that's the difference. They took a risk. Yokohama Marinos took a risk. They said to themselves, you know, we play high line, rely on your keeper. Play a low line, so to speak, then City are going to have a lot of possession in your half. So I think what they did actually worked for them. Yep, Sea-Dog did give us the best test. They took the game to us. And as I said, playing that high line, keeper off your line quickly, you know, that's what did it. Bravo's been watching these streams, yeah. It was good. You know, Bernard, yeah, it could have been 5-5. It could have been even more. Could have been like that. Was it Real Madrid 3, Atletico 7? Left back, it'll be Zinchenko. I think Zinchenko is going to start, Sea-Dog. We started with the best possible team today, and that was Zinchenko. Everybody makes mistakes, and Zinchenko is not ready. He's not a proper fullback. We still absolutely now want Mendy to come back. Look, but I'll guarantee you this: Mendy will make mistakes. Mendy will make mistakes, and will, you know, sometimes gloss over them. I think that's just the way it is. People poked fun or had a pop at Luna for his mistakes. Because they like Zinchenko. Zinchenko makes mistakes too. I don't know who I'm doing a collab with, Football Fan Chat. I've tried to contact loads of West Ham. Maybe needs up Mother Brown, but I'll speak to somebody and get that sorted. Bernabé fan. Look, I've always been a Bernabé fan. I just wanted to see him play more. And you watch him play, he slotted comfortably into that team. For me, you know, it's like you say to yourself, Brahim Diaz, you left last season. This could have been you. This could have been you knocking on the door and having a chance. And if Brahim was still here, maybe we wouldn't fight to keep signing him. We'd say, on your bike. Maybe, you know, it's one of those things. But you got to do what you think's right at the time. Zaha to Chelsea, possibly. And he's not going to Chelsea unless they buy him and loan him back to Crystal Palace. Sea-Dog thinks Zinchenko looked more poor than Andrew this first game. Yeah, he wasn't great. He wasn't great. Look, I'm 2 weeks away from being ready. Yeah, Bernard. Look, my strong suspicion is that it could be that Bravo's going to start the season. Bravo's going to play against Liverpool. Bravo might, even though I don't think he should, play against West Ham. It honestly could go that way because Grimmy's had no time whatsoever. No time whatsoever. So, yes, the best he can hope is third choice. But I would have, you know, as Bravo played every single minute of pre-season, you know, there's got to be a reason why Bravo's played every single minute of pre-season. So I think we're going to wrap it up. The video, please. It's always nice to click like. And if you haven't already subscribed, please just subscribe to the channel. We're still trying to get to those 1,000 subscribers. It ain't going to happen, guys, before the start of the season, I don't think. But, you know, all the support you've given me so far, it's fantastic. Nicolas Pepe is trending to go to Arsenal. Looks likely. Some people saying, questioning my heart. It was 2-1 at half time, guys. It's 3-1 at full time. I'm still doing the report, guys. But anyway, so let's see what else is going down before we call it a day. Just seeing if there's any other comments out there from people worth repeating to you guys. People are questioning my report. I can't believe these guys. I'm going to have to write to somebody. People can't read the word halftime. Anyway, any more, guys? Let's have a look what you guys are saying. Any more, and then we'll head off into the sunset. I don't think he's going to start. Sea-Dog, I still think it's just because he's maybe Sea-Dog, maybe Grimmy isn't a type of Pep keeper. But look, let's say Pep's wanting to start with Bravo at the start of the season and Bravo gets injured. What are you going to do? Rush Edison back. I think Grimmy should have had a few minutes just to get some experience. Maybe he's not good enough, yeah, but who's our third choice keeper? Who's going to get that experience in case he's needed? What happens if Bravo gets injured again? Like Muric had to be second choice keeper last season. What if Grimmy's the second choice keeper this season? He needs some minutes. See you, Bernard. Take it easy, guys. Absolutely, Chris. Arsenal defenders, not attackers. Cheers, we'll see you later. Bravo got 9 over at MEN. Can't argue with that. See you later, guys. Well, I'm going to hit the road as well, guys. I'm off out. I think we're going down to Tooting. Hopefully, grab some something nice to eat tonight and do some shopping. Hopefully, the rain will stay clear for a few hours this afternoon. But guys, whatever you're doing, have a good day, and we'll see you at 9. Cheers, guys.